Hello you gorgeous people, how are you doing today? So if you're an insider, this will mean far more to you than if you're not. But Facebook made it so that they only store my videos for 30 days. So why bother? I might as well do videos straight to YouTube, leave it unlisted, and if you fall across it by accident, lucky you, well done, you've just found yourself some free advice to grow a business and make loads of money. Happy days. But realistically, if you're actually a member, you can ask me for anything and I'll be there. I shall be there. I shall grow your business. Different camera today because something's going on with Bluetooth and devices and tech being as brilliant it is nowadays. I haven't got time to work out why there's no sound to the fabulous video I did for one of our insiders yesterday. So here I am making one again before my next meeting at 3 o'clock. Right, I've been asked, how do I get the most out of the insiders, man? Well, if you're into reading, Aya is a 3-page PDF, very simple, bullet points. Ping me an email and I will send you how to network with us, how to train with us, and how to promote and market your company with us. All included in the £25 a month, but there is a lot of ways that you can use us. You have to choose what's right for you. We have people that are sole traders. We have people in there that are part-time business owners. And then we have big, very successful companies that are trading around the world. We have public sector, charitable sector, and private sector. So as you can imagine, there's a diverse list of needs, but depending on whether it's just you or you and a team and how to be a leader. And as such, I deliver content, training, mentoring, according to those very diverse needs. So don't try and use everything on the insiders, totally unrealistic. You know, if you haven't got a team of 224 people, some of this is not going to be as relevant to you. Elements of the communication stuff, resilience, stopping yourself from getting burnt out, time management, things like that will be, but really pick and choose. So one of the insiders has said, what can I post to the insiders? Good question. Thank you for asking. What you can post to the confidential community is a number of things. It's probably easier to start by saying these are the things you can't post. We don't want your sales posts there. We don't want your events. We don't want your blog articles. We tried that years ago and we discovered it just became cluttered with too much projection rather than proper conversation. And we get proper conversation over on the insiders every day of the year. But if you've written a blog article and you'd like the insiders to tell you if it's any good, post it. If you've designed a flyer for an event and you don't know if people would actually turn up to that event, I mean, has it got that wow factor that makes you go, oh, I need to press a button and buy that now? Then post it to the insiders and we'll tell you. If you've been altering your website and working with one of our amazing web designers and you think, I'm not sure if this works, I'm not sure if I should alter it like this, what do you think, insiders? Then post it to the insiders. We want to see it, add it, and you will get really good quality advice and feedback on what you've shared. Does it connect with the target audiences and would it make them buy? Okay, but what kind of things can you post? So post about the things you're working on. What do you think of this? Does this talk to you? If you've done any of my courses, you will know that I really want you to understand the way your potential clients are thinking. When you really understand the way a potential client is thinking, you really get into their head. It stops being sales and marketing. It's just caring. And when you just care, people are attracted to you and you can build great relationships and they want to spend time with you and they want to spend the money with you. So if you have done any of my courses, you'll know that some people are very much drawn to this will be amazing when I work with Mandy Holgate because she's going to make me so much money, and for the first time in years I am not going to open my bank account at Christmas and go, oh my God, how am I going to pay for it? This is going to be fantastic. Or are you the kind of person that is driven by this is so terrible? No, actually, I did that wrong and I'm not even going to go back and correct it, because the point is wherever I go, I'm genuine and real. So one is where you talk about how awful it's going to be if you don't do this course of action, really make them feel the pain of it. And the other is where you make them feel how brilliant it will be. With what I just said, if you notice, I use pain and pleasure, which is personally how I would naturally choose to do it, because then you're going to tap into the ones that are motivated by the pain and the ones that are going to be motivated by the pleasure. Okay, so you can post about what you're working on, and you can get feedback to understand if this is really the pain and pleasure that someone would be interested in. You can share your advice and ideas. If you've worked with somebody and you've seen something work really well, and you've never seen it before, you know, if there's a new trend and you think this is amazing, I really want the insiders to benefit from this, add that. Another thing we love to see on the insiders is when you end up on national news. We love that. And when you end up winning a massive award, we love that too. So please do share your good news. The insiders is a place for personal and professional development. It is a place to grow yourself, your team, and your business. So anything connected to that is very welcome to be shared to the insiders. You pay £25 a month, and I know that's not a lot of money. My coaching for one person for one session is £500. So you are not paying a lot of money to access me, and I don't mind that. I want the door to be open for the smallest company to the largest company and everyone in between. So if you want some advice or some support on something, or if you're struggling, even if it's personally struggling, personal life can impact on profitability. So don't be afraid or ashamed to say, Mandy, something bad's happened at home and I really need some support to get myself out of this rut. You don't have to post the insiders. You can tag me on a post. I check Facebook most days of my life. I will go in there and I will do some content just for you. I will reply to what you've had. But what you'll happen, the more powerful thing is if you go and actually tag me in a post, I will then ask you questions. So how is that manifesting? What happens next? So you're getting coaching for free if you're brave enough to tag me in a post. And I appreciate that not everyone wants to do that. So you can email me and then you will still get advice and support, but it will have to be more generic, because I don't want anyone to know that you ask for confidential support, and no one will ever know unless you tell them. And it will help everybody that's an insider. You can always email me. You can message me, but I get so many messages every day. It's less likely to get seen by me, because obviously once they've taped away, I've got to go back through and search, and I can get somewhere between like 20 and 100 messages every day on all the accounts. So as you can imagine, email's always best. I can guarantee I'm going to see that way. So you can post about things you're working on, you want some advice on. Post on ideas on products and services you can sell. Most people I know could put their prices up. I think once in 20 years of coaching I've seen a company that couldn't put their prices up once. And even then we come up with a new product that would increase their profits. So most companies, I could put the prices up. Go to the insiders, ask them, what would you pay for? Why would you pay that much? What is it you expect it to deliver for that? If you've done my sales course, you'll know the sales mountain and having the layers, so people can come in at a layer that feels safe for them and build that trust and reputation so that they come on to buy some more. So hope this has given you a hand. You pretty much can post anything, but if in doubt, email me. Mand, can I post about this to the insiders? I will always be honest. If I genuinely feel that it's something you can't post to the insiders, which doesn't happen very often, I'll be totally honest, then I will still make sure you find the solutions and the answers you need. So that's how you use the insiders. If you've sneaked a little watch, you ought to come and join us. You ought to come and join us. Hundreds and hundreds of business owners, men and women, coming together, charities, public sectors, all working with a common goal to get the very best out of their businesses. And we genuinely love each other's businesses, and we genuinely care about other insiders. So yeah, what have you got to lose?